here, and I just got trout number 1. Top water, or wide glide, of course. What else do I use? This is the first morning where, that's a nice fish, where the humidity is really low and it's actually cool out here. First morning of the entire summer. So, what a better time than to come on out and give her a try. And that's what I'm doing. That's my third cast with the old Larry Dalberg River to Sea Wide Glide. So, yeah, I mean, this is what we're looking for right now. It's a northeast breeze blowing out in the ocean, supposedly 10 to 15 knots. And it's really cool, no humidity. And this is going to be the type of thing that's going to kick it off. So, let's see what else I can do. All right, this was this. I just made another cast after I just turned off the camera. Man, it no sooner hit the water and he done slam dunked it. He's all caught in the net. Even though I'm using one of these rubber nets, he's all caught in the net. Another nice fish. So, this is what I'm talking about. I love it. What's that? 5 casts, 2 fish. Okay, getting whacked galore here. Got another one hooked up. Small fish. This is just a small one. But I mean, they're just whacking it up, boy. Yeah. He ain't that small. He ain't that small. He's good enough. Yep. Just about, let's see, what, 2 weeks ago I was here. I was sweating and catching these same fish. And sweat and bugs, and you gotta love it when we start getting some of those northeast breezes. There's a nice healthy fish. This lure I've caught, the River Sea Wide Glide. I've caught one, I think, 15-incher on this. This doesn't catch small fish. Another nice one. Alrighty, here's one that busted it 4 times. 4 times before he got it. Man, that is a sweetheart. I love this. Of course, you gotta love them just under 20 inches because that's the only ones you're really allowed to keep. So, let's see what we got here. Yeah, about 19 3/4. 4 times he went after it. Varied my retrieve a little bit. He got it. It is so much fun playing with these trout on these top waters. Because let me tell you something. These dudes, they want it. And you got to give it to them the way they want it. And it's really funny. I mean, I guess you could call it the same thing they do when they're doing a figure 8. You do a figure 8 for muskie, I'm getting whacked time and time again in the same spot. I don't turn around and make a long cast. I literally caught this fish about 8 to 10 feet behind the boat because he kept hitting it, kept hitting it, kept hitting it. And then I finally got him. So, it's just playing with them. That is what's so much fun. And I'm literally just covered up with mullet right here. So I can't even believe it. I just had a trout that was that thick fly completely through the air and miss my plug. I mean, there is such a big trout in this area. It is absolutely ridiculous. There's so much mullet. That's the reason. I mean, there is some big trout here that I'm not even catching. I mean, studs. That fish looked like he was about 8 pounds. That damn thing looked like it was a yard long and had a girt the size of my leg. And then I had one on that I lost that was just smoking the drag. Tide's falling now, so that seems to be when they miss it the most. Alrighty, here's number 6. I really wish he was a big monster, but he was a super acrobat. Came out of the water 3 or 4 times. Another nice chunky fish. Right as a manatee swam right up to the back of my boat, stuck his nose out. There he is. Nice fish. There is absolutely monster trout in here. 19.5 inches. Alright, well, I'm done. I get to go look for bigger fish or just play or do something now. That's number 6. See, immediately when I go to a jig, I start catching smaller trout. Trying to catch flounder because there's a lot of flounder in here too. But there's a little guy. Immediately, as soon as I threw the jig. Well, as I said, there's some flounder in the same spot. Problem is, the jig just doesn't catch the big ones. Live mullet catches the big ones. And there is plenty and plenty of live mullet around here. If you want to take the time to get them. Which I might take the time to get them later on. But this is just a little chipper. But I knew I'd get 1 or 2. We got some decent ones in here last time I was here on the jig. Stereotypical flounder bite, bump bump, and then he just laid there. Well, the jig picks up a sweetheart every once in a while. Just caught that on the jig. I could tell he wasn't a flounder. Woo! I guess I'll have to let him go. That's a sweetheart. Catch him later this week. Using the little 1/4 ounce tout head, white, little avocado matrix shad. That's my little go-to right there. I love it. Absolutely love it.